Once upon a time, in a lush, green forest, there lived a speedy rabbit named Roxy and a slow, but steady tortoise named Tommy. Roxy was known far and wide for her incredible speed. She loved to boast about how fast she could run and often tease the other animals, especially Tommy, for being so slow. One sunny day, after hearing enough of Roxy's bragging, Tommy decided to challenge her to a race. The other animals in the forest gathered to watch, intrigued by the unlikely matchup. Roxy laughed at the idea, confident that she would win with ease, but she accepted the challenge, eager to show off her speed once more. The race began with a loud cheer from the forest animals. Roxy took off like a bolt of lightning, quickly disappearing into the distance. Tommy, on the other hand, started at his usual slow and steady pace. He didn't let Roxy's head start discourage him. He knew that consistent effort would get him to the finish line. As Roxy raced ahead, she started to feel overconfident. She looked back and saw no sign of Tommy. That slowpoke will take forever to catch up, she thought. Feeling certain of her victory, Roxy decided to take a nap under a shady tree, convinced she had plenty of time to rest and still win the race. Meanwhile, Tommy continued on, one small step at a time, without stopping. He kept his eyes on the path and his mind focused on the goal. The other animals watched in awe as he moved forward with unwavering determination. Hours passed, and Roxy awoke with a start. Panic set in as she remembered the race. She jumped up and sprinted towards the finish line, but to her shock, she saw Tommy just a few steps away from winning. Roxy put on a final burst of speed, but it was too late. Tommy crossed the finish line just as Roxy reached him. The forest erupted in cheers for Tommy, the tortoise who had shown that perseverance and dedication can overcome even the greatest odds. Roxy hung her head in shame, realizing that her arrogance and overconfidence had cost her the race. She approached Tommy and said, "Congratulations, Tommy. You've taught me an important lesson today. I underestimated you and overestimated myself." Tommy smiled kindly and replied, "It's not about being the fastest, Roxy. It's about being steady and never giving up. We all have our strengths, and we should respect each other's abilities."